Hey guys, sorry it's taken me so long to get on here and do an update. It's just been a rough weekend and just on so many medications. I've been sleeping a lot. Just kind of a nice break when you got kids and you don't get your sleep. But surgery went well. We ended up not doing the implants um, because of anatomical reasons. So basically, my breast had drooped so much that the breast is actually pulled away from the breast muscle. So if they had put the implant in there under that muscle, it wouldn't look good. It would just be like poofy at the top and still droop. And he said the nipple could die from lack of blood supply. So, that was a big selling point of the no. He said he could do it in 2 stages, so we're gonna go with that for now. Sometime I'll go back to get it if I want it, or maybe I'll just keep them how they are. He did remove some extra breast tissue in preparation for the implant and said the tissue that he removed was the part that would keep drooping. So hopefully, people go back in 10 years or so, after their lift and to get it redone because it keeps drooping, the whole once it droops, it likes to droop kind of situation. But hopefully, if we do put that implant in, it may not be as, droopy as it might normally have been. I did get the extended abdominoplasty, the 360 all the way around. They removed skin from my front and my back, which I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting, I guess, skin from the back. I guess I just thought it would be lipoed, so that was a nice surprise. And my breast lift extends to the upper back a little bit. What else? Pretty smooth. I had so much anxiety going in about the general, but basically what it was is she was like, okay, I'm gonna give you, something for anxiety now. And it's gonna feel like a cocktail, a pretty good cocktail. I'm like, okay, do you feel anything? No. Feel anything? No. And then I remember there's some doctor asking for a supply or something, and then next thing you know, hey, wake up, you had your surgery. Okay, that's how I like it, there's no scary mask going over like I was afraid of, and just, wham bam done. I got to watch my surgery on Instagram afterwards, which was pretty cool, to see the pictures of the skin they removed. She said, I think it was about 5 pounds just from the front belly. I'm not sure how much from the back and how much from the boobs, but I know it was a lot. But yeah, I'm super happy I did it, even though it's been pain hell. I ended up with this horrible nerve pain down my right leg that was so excruciating. Like, I thought I was gonna pass out. Like, it was legit worse than childbirth, and I've been 2 natural childbirths, so and it was just, you can't like get comfortable. It wasn't like, you touch it, it hurts. It wasn't anything like that. It's just like the randomest. Like, I get up to walk if my foot was turned outward. Finally I thought it was a drain or just a compression garment. But in a couple days that got better. And so I think it was just swelling, pressing on a nerve, there's not much you can do. I went to my first post-op appointment and everything looks good. I'm still pretty swollen on the breast. I might be getting one of my drains out tomorrow. But I've got 3 drains in right now. One thing I didn't, I guess, I don't know what I thought it was going to be like. But I have needed help more than I thought I would. Sorry, somebody walked in the other time. So one thing I wasn't expecting with the surgery was diarrhea. Totally forgot that since I have the DS, I have to have probiotics when I take antibiotics, so I've been living on the toilet, unfortunately. call my doctor. They ordered a stool test. Not gonna sugarcoat it. So that was embarrassing. And hopefully I'll hear back soon. They're basically testing me for C. diff, which is like a bacterial infection in the tummy. That can happen when you take antibiotics, wipes out the good stuff and pretty much lets the bad stuff, the C. diff, grow. So yeah, other than that diarrhea nightmare, it's been pretty good. I get up and walk, hunched over, and yeah, I get back pain from walking hunched over, so I just take it slow, sit down if I need to. And I do a lot of squats because when you have this surgery with the top half, it's like you can't use your arms because it uses your chest muscles, and guess what? Your chest muscles had surgery on them and they're sore. So it's been kind of a challenge because, you sit down, oh, you sat in the wrong position, you need to adjust. Well, you can't just use your arms, you have to use your legs. So legs are getting quite the workout. Glad I didn't skip leg day for the 2 first weeks before surgery. I actually pushed really hard on leg day 2 weeks before surgery. I'm so glad I did. Kind of not sure what would happen if there is nothing there in my legs. Not really any appetite either. So I've just been kind of drinking shakes, napping a lot. Hopefully I'll get this diarrhea under control so I can get back to living my life. It's very miserable. And someone has to help me with the bathroom. I can't wipe myself, so it's a nightmare. And then another thing I didn't expect was the lady parts to be swollen. Some people have surgery on their mons pubis, which is like, the thing you see when you're standing naked normally. And I didn't think mine did. I haven't really looked. But that's where they put the drains, so it's swollen because everything around it has gotten surgery on it. So I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty bad, actually. Sometimes I'm like, how is it ever going to recover? But other than that, just taking it one day at a time, you guys. Thank you for everybody who's been asking about me. I think I've come a long way. Hey guys, it is Friday, so I've made it 1 week. My hair's still a mess. I am sitting here in my new, I've got the sports bra on, but this is like, oops, I got my compression garment on, some underwear over this thing, I don't know if you can see, but yeah. I can barely breathe in this. I can barely breathe in this thing. It's like a compression garment that gets your tummy and your thighs, and it's got this strap here, and then a sports bra. I tell you, I'm gonna be looking for those showers every day just to take this thing off to breathe. And so I'm like, it's like that feeling when, you're wearing tight clothes when you're bigger. Like back when I was bigger, I would wear these tight clothes or just tight bras, and then like you would move it and it would be so itchy and just felt so good to be off. It's kind of like that. Only I can't really take it off. But yeah, I got that on because I got my 3 drains out. I couldn't really show a picture of the drains because it was in the sensitive area. It's basically in the mons pubis area, like I mentioned before. So Yeah, it wasn't too bad getting it taken out. I just had this anxiety over it because of when I had my obstruction. I had drains there, but if you think about it, this drain's only in the skin, not, an organ. So, yeah, made it through my first week. Not much else to say. The diarrhea slowed down, so that's good. I've been taking this probiotic called Florastor. I think it's like a heavy-duty probiotic. That some people with my bariatric surgery take when they're on antibiotics. So good to know for next time I'm ever on an antibiotic, because this was a friggin' nightmare. Last night I was up throwing up, and that was like the worst pain ever. Like, I was begging for that Zofran, and oh, I guess I took the pain pill without eating. So I was like, oh, I'll just take it and go back to sleep. Well, no. My body had other ideas. Really, really bothered my tummy, which Tylenol products usually don't. So that was new. And then, no, I don't know, today I've had tummy issues. Like, I don't know, it just feels tight. And let me tell you, you definitely do not want to be throwing up. You have no idea how many abs are engaged when you throw up until like you're trying to dry heave and you're just like, no, no, no. Yeah. So I'm off the pain medicine during the day, and then I take like one at night, just if it's too bad. Otherwise, I take Tylenol. Gosh, my hair is just off. It's like poof, like fluffies. Anyways, yeah, I made it to my first week. I feel like everything's still in the brain fog, so hopefully I'm actually gonna get to sleep tonight. I'm sure my husband will appreciate it, because I've been up all night pretty much this past week, so hoping for more sleep tonight and a better week this next week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.